You're in this gym for a reason. While others are sleeping or making excuses, you showed up. That already makes you different. But showing up, that's just the start. What you do here and now will define you. There's a voice inside you saying you could be great, that you will not be average. I know you hear it. It might be faint today, but after every rep, every drop of sweat, that voice gets louder. No more waiting, no more tomorrow. You've said, I'll do it tomorrow too many times. And where did that get you? Today is the only day that matters. This set, this rep, this decision right now. You either find an excuse or you find a way. And today, you're finding a way. It's gonna hurt, but let it hurt. Feel the burn in your muscles. Feel the weakness leaving your body. Feel the strain, the pounding heart, the sweat stinging in your eyes. Because that's the price of victory. Every heavy breath is building the strength and character inside you. So when your body screams, enough, you tell your mind, one more. And then one more. Pain is temporary. Growth is forever. The pain will fade away. It always does. But quitting lasts forever. If you quit now, that regret will burn in your soul so long after your muscle ache is gone. So don't you dare quit. You weren't born broken. You were born whole, then thrown into chaos and told to smile through it. They never admit that part, do they? You're not behind because you're lazy or stupid. The game was rigged from the start and no one gave you the rule book. You're behind because you were fighting to survive. While they lived in peace, you were breaking behind a smile every single day. And now you're here, still trying to figure out how to get fed while they're already feasting. They're on dessert, and you're still hunting for your first meal. No one taught you how to build, they just barked at you and told you to fight. When you stumbled, they blamed you for the fall. They called you broken, as if you created the chaos around you. But listen, you are not broken. You're just built differently, stronger in all the places that cracked. Life is a jungle, untamed, unpredictable, and often unfair. Some people were handed tools at birth. They were handed maps, every resource they needed, and a clear path ahead. But you were handed scars and told good luck. They had mentors and safety nets. You had survival instincts and wounds. And now you wonder why it feels like you're always catching up. Because no one told you. They started miles ahead while you clawed your way from zero. It's not a fair race. It never was. And it's not even your fault. You built it all from nothing, without help, without an inheritance, without a safety net. That version of you isn't behind. You didn't miss the shortcut. You outgrew the need for one. Your path made you stronger. Every struggle didn't add rings to some tree. It sharpened your instincts while they followed marked trails. You were hacking through brush with nothing but grit. While they rested under shade, you were bleeding in the heart. That's why they don't get it. You didn't grow in safety. You adapted in chaos. You didn't walk a path. You carved one. How many years have you spent waiting? waiting for life to ease up, for someone to notice your struggle, waiting for a lucky break, for the jungle to clear a path. You thought suffering long enough would summon a guide, but day after day, no pack came running when darkness closed in. No wise mentor emerged with answers. Eventually, the truth caught up to you. It didn't break you all at once. It just sat there until it did. You looked around and realized no one was coming. And yeah, that hurt. Not because you were weak, but because you held on to hope longer than most would've, and it awakened you. Because one day, you got tired of waiting, tired of begging the jungle to ease its grip, tired of crouching in the weeds hoping someone else would clear the way. That day, something shifted. You realized no one's coming. The only one who can rescue you is you. They don't teach you that. The jungle forced you to learn. And the moment you did, when you stopped waiting for a savior, you became dangerous. Dangerous to everything that ever tried to hold you back. A person who needs nothing from anyone can do anything. The jungle doesn't care if you're exhausted. It won't pause to let you breathe. Every sunrise asks you one brutal question. Who will you be today? Prey or predator? Prey stays passive, hiding and numbing pain. Prey asks, why me? But the predator inside you, it adapts. Predators sharpen instincts in shadows, studying every rustle and scent. Predators stop apologizing for existing and claim their territory. Prey waits for opportunities. Predators create opportunities from nothing. The most dangerous enemy you'll ever face isn't outside. It's not the world. It's not the people around you. It's not timing, luck, or circumstance. No, it's the version of you staring back in the mirror. That weaker you, the one who whispers, not today. The one who bargains for comfort you haven't earned. The one who promises tomorrow will be different, while stealing every today from right under your feet. He knows your fears. He knows your doubts. He knows every wound you hide from. And worst of all, he knows exactly how to turn them into chains. Every morning he sits beside you in bed, not shoving you down, but inviting you to stay small. Just rest. You deserve a break. You can start when you feel ready. He's polite. He's persuasive. And he is relentless. And the truth is, he's been winning. Slowly. Quietly. Day after day, one snooze button at a time, one skipped rep, one excuse, one broken promise. Losing slowly never feels like losing. It feels harmless. It feels gentle. It feels like nothing is happening until everything is gone. Until the mirror becomes a reminder of who you could have been instead of who you are. Because nobody ever tells you that you don't fall at once. You fall one tiny surrender at a time, and each surrender feels reasonable. Pain doesn't ask for permission. It kicks in the door. It stays as long as it wants. And yeah, some days it feel like it never leaves. But despite what you believe, pain has a limit. It dies when you keep going. Quitting is different. Quitting is a wound that never heals, a scar on your soul that will carry forever. And every time you give up on what matters, a little part of you dies. The enemy isn't the pain. The enemy is the voice that says stop. But when that voice speaks, remember, quit lasts forever, but pain is fleeting. The hardest battles aren't fought in public. They're fought in your own mind. The difference between breaking down and breaking through is a flicker of thought, a moment of hesitation, the inches no one sees, a single negative thought. That is your battlefield, not the world outside, but the voice inside. Dreams don't die by others. They die quietly in your own mind. They die in the I can'ts and the maybe tomorrows. People don't kill your dreams. You do. You're not always gonna win. Some days you'll give your all and still come up short. You'll wonder if any of it matters, if maybe they were right about you all along. But life doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't wait for you to feel confident. It demands a decision. Why not you? Why not you? Why not shatter every limit doubt has imposed on you? Why not prove them all wrong? You've already been hurt. You've already been knocked down and left bleeding. So why stop now? You've paid for this pain. Now make it count. Your pain, your exhaustion, your desire to do nothing. It isn't weakness. It's a signal, a reminder that it's time to change, a reminder to stop waking up to the life you hate and start waking up ready to fight for the life you're chasing. This is where transformation begins. Make no mistake. It's not gonna be easy, so acknowledge it now. This is gonna be a hard, ruthless journey. This isn't one day and I'm done. It's one day, then another, then another. But if you can survive today, what's stopping you from surviving tomorrow? It's only that your mindset is telling you to take it easy. It's time to turn that volume down, because you're never gonna feel ready on day one. Nobody ever does. So do it anyway. So wake the fuck up and do everything today with a fucking purpose. I don't care if it's filling your gas tank. Swipe your credit card with a purpose. Like you got somewhere important to be. Because you do. We get 24 hours a day. 24 hours. That's it. So make every second count. Whether you realize it or not. You have everything it takes inside you. Every atom in your body is made up of the same elements. Carbon, oxygen, and stardust. That is what build legends. Mike Tyson, LeBron James, Conor McGregor, they're made up the same things that you're made up of. So don't you dare say that you're not capable. The only difference between you and them is how you spend your time. Because here's the untold reality of what it means to be a woman. Change feels like hell. The cord feels like freedom. You'll wake up sore, tired, doubting yourself. You will have to fight that voice in your head screaming at you to quit. But listen closely. That voice, it isn't the truth. That's just your old identity dying. Every rep you struggle through, every minute you resist the pull of your old habits, every single time you choose the hard path over comfort, you are building the man you promised yourself you'd become. Today isn't about a pump. It's not about a mirror. It's about one thing. Building proof. Proof that when it hurts, you don't abandon yourself. Because the person who believes they can and the person who believes they can't are living in the same body. The difference, it isn't motivation. It's evidence. You don't convince yourself with words. You convince yourself with proof. Rep by rep by rep. You don't have to prove anything to them. Not your friends, not your family, not the person online who don't even know your name. The only person you have to prove it to is you. Proof that when your lungs burn, you stay. Proof that when your legs shake, you don't rack it early. Proof that when your mind starts negotiating, you don't take the deal. Every rep is a receipt, either for your excuses or for your potential. Feel where you are right now. Sweat crawling down the side of your face. Your palms locked on the bar. Your chest tight. Breathing heavy. And there's a voice saying, "That's enough. You did more than most, so why don't you just rack it?" Listen carefully. That voice isn't tired. It's afraid. Afraid you might actually become the person you keep pretending to be, and finally escape the one you've been stuck as. Because belief isn't something you say, it's something you build. If you stop the second it gets uncomfortable, you're not building strength. You're rehearsing quitting. The way you handle this set is the way you handle everything. Do you stay or do you look for a way out? Right now, you're answering that. Other people are going to talk. Let them talk. Their opinion isn't proof. Your reps are. Every rep, every set, every mile. Undeniable evidence of who you are becoming. So don't waste time trying to prove them wrong. Use every second in here to prove yourself right. But the frustration you feel, the exact pain of not being satisfied, is the proof that you're on the right track. Because real champions are never satisfied. We fight with our lives for that 1 second to have your hand raised. But after that 1 second is over, we are back to the grind, back to wanting more, back to wanting to feel the feeling of winning again. It's an endless cycle of competition within yourself to be the better you. So enjoy the peace while it lasts, because a bigger war you didn't see coming is approaching. People you thought you surpassed are sneaking up on your heels. If you even think about resting now, everything you work for will become temporary, because nothing stays still. Not your progress, not your competition, not your demons. If you rest like the war is won, then everything you built is for nothing. It's like a sandcastle waiting for the tide. Momentum tricks you into thinking the climb is automatic, that just waking up is enough, that doing most of the work is okay, that consistency gives you permission to coast. But momentum dies the second you relax. And once it dies, you'll bleed twice as much effort just trying to resurrect it. So don't let up. Not today. Not when the hill is finally tilting your way. You didn't drag yourself up this mountain just to slip back down. One lazy day, one compromise, one I'll do it tomorrow and gravity takes everything you bled for. So plant your feet, dig your claws into the ice, climb like the mountain is trying to throw you off. Because it is. This is where your instincts take over. Not motivation, not hype. Just the part of you that refuses to go back to being average, because the mountain belongs to the one who wants it most, the ones who keep climbing when every muscle in his body is screaming to let go. So drag your bloody knuckles if you have to, scream into the wind if you must, but do not stop. But the good news, it's just as powerful on the other side. You can rise the same way you can fall. One more rep, one choice, one win against that weaker version of you. Because you weren't built to take punches forever. You were built to throw them. You weren't born to flinch. You were born to rise again and again. Not perfect, not fearless, just unbreakable. We fall so we can rise with intention, with clarity, with anger, with hunger burning in our chests. We fall so the man we were dies grasping on the floor, and the man we're becoming can stand up over him. From this day on, when your body says stop, you take one more minute. When your mind screams quit, you take one more step. Every inch forward is a theft stealing your life back from the weaker version of you. Forward is forward. Inches turn to feet, feet to miles, miles to a life you didn't talk about, but you earned. A wolf, born in the cold, raised in the dark, sharpened by scars, defined by resilience, driven by hunger. Wolves don't ask for easier trails. They hunt through the wind, through the night, through the blood. Not because the world owes them anything, but because they owe it to themselves. So get up, stand tall, show your demons the door. The weaker version of you is done, finished, buried. And if he whispers again, let him whisper to a man he no longer owns. Because you didn't survive hell to stay small. You survived so you could rise, so you could hunt, so you could finish the climb. Because wolves don't quit. They rise every time until they win.